the studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooper Man plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinars for me.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
Cooper Man plays.
It's 9 p.m. It's nearly the witching hour. So good evening to all you night-crawling, entertainment-hungry, nocturnal animals, outspoken, annoyed at the world, rejects, but I like to call my family. Because it's time for me, the woman, to vibrate your eardrums and open your mind. To relax, chill out, settle down, get comfy, maybe call the show. But most of all, welcome. Talking about gaming making people lazy. Such social media influencers speak to the Oscars. Bloody you know who, that footballer who's match of the day, his name will not be mentioned. Because we've decided, me and Mark are not going to be appearing on match of the day either. Should people be required to take mental health assessments when going for jobs or interviews? Should we create a universal language everyone can learn? Prioritize space exploration or deep sea expo. There's loads of stuff. You name it, we'll be talking about all this crap, so let's just find out. We've got the news as well. Loads of news going on, some bad news, some good news, some absolutely awful news as well. So it's, we'll see you in a minute.
Studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooper Man plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the weather, not me. Yeah. So, whatever.
Good evening, folks, and welcome. It is the Cooper Man Plays show. We are here, but it's not just my show, it's everyone's show. There's loads of us tonight. We're all here. Gina Quinn will be back very soon, later on, hopefully. But tonight, I'm joined by the Gruesome Twosome, as per usual on a Friday, where we spin the wheel. We'll probably do a giveaway tonight as well later on if there's enough people. So that's pretty cool. Already, how cool is that? Let me change my ear so it looks better. There you go. You can't see my ear now. That's good. I had Merck on Friday. It was awesome. We've got all sorts going on all over the weekend. There's football and all sorts, but who cares about that at the moment? But we've got the Oscars, we've got what's going on in the world, we've got all sorts going on, the news and everything. We've got Spin the Wheel, you name it. So straight away over to my left-hand man, because he's on my left side. That doesn't mean you're any less than a right-hand man. Okay, so here we go. Good evening and welcome, Mr. Harrison. How are you, Mr. Harrison? You okay?
I'm okay, thank you.
What are we up to today, buddy? Anything exciting?
Yeah, I went on a 15-mile walk with my brother today.
Really? 50-mile walk?
Yep, started at 6 o'clock in the morning.
And where did you go to?
Went to, it was called Kerry Ridgewell. It was on the Welsh border.
It's lovely there, isn't it? It's really nice. I've been climbing around there.
The smile must bring back nostalgic memories for you.
It just does, mate.
Do you know
I love it. Yeah. I think I've been climbing there, mate.
Yeah.
There's a big outside climbing area. It's huge.
You start at a place called Cider House Farm, and then you finish at Bishop Castle. So it's quite
Bishop Castle.
Castle.
Yeah, I've been there in Wales.
Yep.
That's North Wales, then, isn't it?
It was quite snowy.
Was it? Well, it would have been. How did you get there? Because people have been having trouble travelling around at the moment.
My brother drove there.
You know, I drove there. All the snow and stuff though. Was not issues or out like that.
Well, no, it was absolutely fine. It was a bit congested in places, but we got there eventually.
You know, I ordered a new chair for the studio because I'm going to be streaming games soon, but there's only particular games that I'm going to be streaming, right? And the wheel that I've ordered me to sit down and do streaming and all that stuff. And then they sent me a message saying that the actual colour is not in there, and I'm going to have a different colour. So I had to. I wanted this black chair with a blue on it, but I've actually ordered red.
Okay.
In honour of the 7-0 defeat that Liverpool beat Man United with. Just saying, guys. Just saying.
But that's not why you got red, though. You got red because your colour you wanted was out of stock. So that's not why you got
My
it.
colour is out of stock. Right, that is correct. All right, fair enough. But I did do it for that as well. So anyway, guys. So moving further on, we are joined by the one and only. Right, he's here and he's in the. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. Without him, Fridays is not Fridays. Let's put it that way. I've noticed this guy. It's his birthday as well. It's his birthday, so we should all sing happy birthday later to him. It was yesterday, but I went on his Facebook to actually write something on it, but he doesn't have it set up, so I couldn't do that. But what I did notice on his Facebook was brilliant. I've noticed on this person's Facebook, the whole Facebook is advertising this show. I noticed all the different things. It was brilliant. I thought, wow, that's really... Now that is dedication.
Amazing.
And dedication's what you need if you want to be a record breaker. You know what I mean? Perhaps, we should try and break a record one day, I reckon. Anyway, without further ado, I am going off on one on again. So let me get the mic on. So his mic's on now, and let's see if it all works. It should work. We're going to go to me first, and then we're going to go to this one, and let's see if it all works. Hello, Mr. Mole. Hello, Cal, how are you?
Good, lad, you?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I hope everything's all right today, mate. Everything's good and it's all fine. And so tell me, what you've been up to today, man? Anything exciting?
No, not really. Just an average day. Just got up, went to Spain, licked someone's feet, earn a bit of money. Came back. Just an average Friday.
Did you just say licked your mate's feet?
No, not my mate. It's just some random guy when I got off the plane.
Right. Mate, I honestly thought you said you woke up, licked your mum's feet. That's what I heard him say.
That doesn't sound like a real story, that, Callum, that you did.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing that.
No,
happy birthday
it
to yesterday sorry, I missed it. There we go.
Happy birthday from Faye and happy birthday to everyone. From me as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So you licked someone's feet. How much for?
Yeah. 75p.
75.
I mean, the plane was... Because it was a rush flight as well, the plane was like a couple hundred, so...
You kind of lost money.
I didn't really make profit, but you
didn't make any profit. That was rubbish.
Yeah, but I made profit in the heart department.
Fair enough. And so you found someone to love. That's what you're saying, right? We just got to say,
I didn't love him.
Just before
his toes and got back on the plane.
Faye, do you like Callum's top? Would you? If you saw him on the street, would you go? Yeah,
I like that top.
I'd smash it.
I like that top.
I think he's wearing I like his top.
That's quite a nice top. It's better than the lumberjack shit, isn't it?
I think if he was wearing a turtleneck, you just look A1.
Yeah. But with the extra bit, it's nice.
That green, if that green shirt was a green turtleneck, you just look.
It'd look like.
It looks spastastic.
No, you know what he'd look like?
What?
He'd look like a Norwegian scientist.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Hello, my name is.
Yeah.
Have you got any glasses? If you had some glasses and you put them on, Cal, you would look like a Norwegian scientist working, right? Yeah, he's looking very smart.
They said you look smashable.
He'd be working down. What's that big? That massive big thing?
I do like
is it Norway or There's a big Switzerland where they're doing the big bangs.
The hydro.
Right. You looking as if you should be working there. I'm telling you, you're looking as if you should be working there. What kind of people? Do you know something? Right? Do you know that they've said that they might one day make a black hole that could swallow everything.
Yeah,
it's mad, isn't it?
Right?
It's like it's
a possibility, but it's
does
very,
anyone
very
know?
Unlikely that
does anyone know how old the Earth is?
How old it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't give you an estimate.
Any ideas?
If anyone knows it's you. You was around for the first days.
Yeah, you were.
The world is actually 18 million years old.
Okay.
It's 18 million years old, right? So, from the very beginning. So, do you think 18 million years ago today?
Are you saying from the Big Bang?
Yeah. No. When Earth was like
so
made.
Earth, we got Earth. This is Earth was created once, and then it got smashed into.
Well,
and
yeah,
then
it was,
recreated. That's
but
why
it
we got our
never
moon, so-
remade itself. It just got smashed in. That's where
got
the moon
smashed,
comes from,
that's
isn't
when-
it?
yeah,
That's
that's
where the moon
what
comes. But 18 million years ago, right? Do you think 18 million years ago we had got to was 18 million years before that, and we got to 18 million years, right?
I think
And there was this big thing
I
in
think you're a bit.
in
I
Switzerland.
think you're a bit off your estimate there.
No, it's 18 million years old.
Earth is estimated to be 4.54 billion years old.
No, Earth as it is.
Yeah, right
He
there.
means
Earth,
like modern
No,
day.
I mean as in with life, since life was on it.
oh,
Sorry,
sure.
18 million years old with life.
Sure,
That's
okay,
what I mean, right?
Okay.
So we've got from 18 million and we got to where we are now. Yeah, I know we're 400, like it's billions of years
Sure.
old, the Earth,
So
right?
from like when like
Yeah, the
are you
world's had
talking
life
like-
on it for 18
when
million
you,
years.
when you say life, are you talking like the first like
Yeah, life in general, like
we're talking
molecules.
like the
and-
Cambrian explosion?
Yeah.
Or we're talking like
Yeah.
like Homo sapiens.
Yeah, what we're talking about from the beginning of life, as in
Okay.
like bugs
What,
and
dinosaurs
shit.
and
Like
all
no, before dinosaurs, bugs and shit, and just
Well, bacteria.
molecules,
It would have
bacteria,
been
right?
bacteria.
Okay, so from that's 18 million years. Do you think 18 million years ago?
No, it can't be because it was 65 million years ago when the dinosaurs died.
Right. Well, since look, it doesn't matter.
However long it is.
You're missing the point, and then what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah,
Jesus
65
Christ!
million years ago.
Jesus Christ! You're missing the point, right?
You might have missed a one off your
Right.
estimate.
Yeah,
there.
whatever, right? Do you think that time ago, the exact time it is around now, right, that we actually got clever enough to actually make this big wheel thing where we
No.
can make black holes,
Because you
and then
just-
the black hole, right, we've done it, and it resyncs into each other, and we start again.
No, because you just proved our point.
So you mean like it's the Hadron Collider is like a reset button?
Yeah, exactly.
No, the black
Might
hole,
be, mightn't it?
the black holes are not strong enough to they do it all the time. They just die out. It's a small chance of happening, but it would never happen. We'd never be able.
It would
to
pull us all in.
We'd never be
Like
able
that.
to create
Yeah.
a black
That-
hole that
that'd be gone, wouldn't
we
it?
would never be able to create a hole that strong that pulls us in. They're smashing atoms together, sure, yeah, and they're creating mini black holes, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're not strong enough.
No, you're right. Oh, so Callum's looking very smart. Why are you looking so smart tonight, Callum? Have you been on a date or something?
No, it's literally just it was just the only thing on the table when I got up
It's
to
just
get
a
dressed.
phase you're going through, is it?
No, just clothes, isn't
There
it?
we go.
I think you look smart, mate.
He looks
I put
really
on-
good, doesn't he? He looks very smart today. There's one thing that we didn't put on the wheel, which I'd like to put on it, and what is the most important thing in a relationship? I forgot to say that one.
That's interesting.
A good
That's-
solid book club collection.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I've got something else to do. You know, I've got an idea, right? This is my idea. Right? I want to say it live so that everyone knows it's my idea, right? You know, has anyone seen what's that program called? The Only Way is Essex. Yeah, right. Well, they
never
have
seen it,
what's
but I know what you're on
called,
about.
right? Anyway, Towie, right? You know, Arge and all that stuff, and that big girl, what's she called? Gemma Collins. I can't stand the little idiot. Right, but they came up with this thing called a what's it called?
I don't know.
Where they put little jewels and
Oh,
and-
Vijazzle.
a visazzle,
Vijazzle.
a visazzle, right?
Vijazzles.
Right.
okay.
Well, I've come up with this great idea, right? You've heard it first here. Women, they've all got the visazzles done, right, with a little glitter on and little jewels around the bit, right? Yeah. Well, I've got one for men, right? Glitter balls.
Okay.
Yeah, glitter balls. I was laying down last night and I thought, and I just thought, I don't know why I thought about
Vijazzle,
it,
yeah. Vijazzle.
but I thought a visazzle.
Vijazzle.
Vijazzle, right? I'm gonna. I've now. It's my copyright. This is now live, right? So I know glitter balls.
I don't think you. I swear.
Glitter
Is
balls.
Is that what you got? Is that why last time I came round you was?
I was putting
I
glue on you and throwing glitter on you and shit and
Yeah,
putting
I was
things
wondering what I
from
was
your belly
like.
button. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I was
mean,
trying to
Harrison,
help.
you're
No,
lucky you
it's
went
already
there.
a
I
thing.
just walked in. He went
Just
squat.
Callum,
He went-
stop, mate, stop. It's already a thing. You're joking, aren't you?
Plus, you can't call them glitter balls because the company who do glitter balls might have a problem with you calling them that.
Why? Is there actual things? Have someone beat me to it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So someone's beaten me to glitter balls.
I'm pretty sure. I am pretty confident that there'll be somebody out there who has glitter on their testicles.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Plus, you know, you can't call it glitter balls because
I've got another thing as well that I came up with. Right?
What was Callum saying?
Sorry, Callum. Go on,
What
Callum.
about
Sorry, mate.
Shiny Sack? That's a better name.
Shiny Sack.
Shiny sack. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I've got a good quote here. Right? If laughter,
Oh, spectables.
Spectacle.
if laughter is the best medicine, right?
Okay.
Then if we get if you see like me, I've got crutch and stuff like that. And why don't we get loads of people in wheelchairs and laugh at them all the time, and they'll get better?
How would that make him better?
Because laughter's medicine.
No.
Yeah, I know. No, really, I know.
Laughter's-
Laughter
When
is
we
the-
see you on
laughter's the
down the
greatest
street,
medicine.
just kick it from under you.
Yeah, but when you're being laughed at
Yeah.
for your
Yeah, it's different.
disabilities,
Laughter's the
it's
great
not
medicine.
so funny, is it?
Laughter is the great Laughter's the best medicine. So
They say laughter
let's
is the
just
greatest
laugh
medicine
at people
of
in
all.
wheelchairs,
But
and they'll get better then,
But
won't
you're
they?
not making them laugh. You're just putting them down.
Right.
No, but laughter's
You know,
medicine.
this
I'm
is
giving
how
some
World War
medicine.
II
But you're only,
What do you reckon?
you're only making yourself better by laughing.
World War
They're
started with
not.
Garry Linekar. That's where World War III's going to start. I'm telling you. Jesus
And
Christ.
this is how
What's going
World
on?
War II started. Hitler wanted to laugh at cripples.
No, I
Jesus.
don't think he wanted to do that, Callum. What a terrible thing. So, guys, before we go any further, let's welcome the people who have come. Hello, Blackheart. The beautiful Blackheart is in. The beautiful Faye is here. Hello, Faye. The Raw Dog is about somewhere. We've got Gene the Q's hanging
Why
around.
isn't the raw dogger beautiful?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Well, can't you say the beautiful?
He must be somebody. We got we've got a few people in, which is very nice. So don't forget to say hello.
We have
Make
three.
sure everyone's all right, and we hope everyone's good. And don't forget to like and pass the stream on. So we won't start off straight away with a wheel, but we will be doing very, very soon. But there we go. Right.
Are we doing the wheel now?
No.
Oh.
Let's get the news out road.
Okay.
Out road. We'll get the news out road. A woman, 42, and two boys, 9 and 7, have been found dead in South London. No, and that's all there is news. No one knows what it is yet. She's called Niger D. Jager, and the two boys are actually called Alexander and Maximus. Well, that's terrible, isn't it? That's awful, isn't it? That's terrible. And if you got kids,
it's one of them. It's either going to be a jealous like ex-husband or something, or she's mentally dysfunctional and she's killed herself or something.
or someone's
if it
come
was
in and killed him and robbed the house and killed him.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't know.
Well, that's the reason, couldn't it, Cal?
It depends on the. I guess it depends on the age of the
With loads
boys.
of reasons.
I think if
No,
they were like,
the age of the boys is 7 and 9.
oh yeah, too young. I was going to say if they're like
really young.
teenage, then
Yeah,
I don't know. Then that's a bit extreme for a robber, then, isn't it? If somebody's
very
simply was
extreme, man. Very extreme.
we'll know more soon.
We will know
Nadia,
soon.
her name is. Like,
It's what, sorry?
I think her name's like Nadia. Like,
Nadia,
yeah,
sorry.
Nadia Diaga.
Nadia Diaga. It's the name. And Alexander and Maximus.
Alexander and Maximus, yeah, 9 and 7 respectively. It's
terrible, isn't it?
In there, mate, yeah.
It's bad, that, man. It's just
Um,
awful. Little kids, man. I hate it.
There's not much to say.
No, there's nothing on it at all. There's nothing on it at all. If you got kids, schools will be closed. They're about
Why?
closing a lot of schools
Why?
because of the snow.
Is it
Because of the
that
snow.
loving Callum's jacket? Yeah.
Kyle
it's
Turner, how
pretty-
are you doing,
it's pretty
Kyle?
Cheers,
Kyle's,
banging.
I love Kyle. You are cool, man. Kyle
Pretty
is awesome.
banging.
Kyle is awesome.
So, why? How bad are the?
They're going to be
roads?
very bad in the north of England and going up that side, and going up towards Scotland and even Wales. Wales is very, very bad at the moment.
Why can't the
there's-
kids just walk?
Well, because they won't. They just close the schools, won't they? That's what happens. The schools will get
If I was
closed.
a kid, I'd love
and that-
to walk
and
in the
that'd be-
snow, mate.
Well, yeah, but that's
And all the
kids are
the
different
thing
now,
is,
aren't
they'll
they?
close school. Let's be honest, it's all the teachers can have a break.
Yeah.
Well, mate, they're already on strike. They're probably on strike them days anyway, so it don't really matter. does
There's
it?
no,
But
there's no,
won't even
there's no snow here, but they tried to.
There's no snow
They
here,
tried to
yeah.
close the schools.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Oh, there's
It's
a
stupid.
snowflake on the ground. Let's close the schools.
An unborn baby is among the dead shooting in is it Hamburg?
Yeah, I think.
That's mad, isn't it? That is what a terrible world we're living in at the moment. And the actual attack took place at Jehovah's Witness Hall,
Yeah. 7
which is
killed.
very strange, isn't it? They're saying it's not targeted, it's not like a terrorism attack, but I mean, it's kind of, when it's targeted at a religious,
What,
then it is a kind of like,
it-
it's an attack, isn't it?
Is it targeted, or was it just a random act of violence?
Well, he's killed six people.
Yeah, but like they said,
So it
What
wasn't-
country is this in?
This is in Germany.
this is Hamburg, Germany. That's the city capital. isn't
Hamburg,
it?
yeah.
Hamburg.
And
Oh,
they
no,
were the
that's right,
people that Germany was the biggest person, which we will get onto this later. Hamburg, Germany, were the biggest European country that admitted the most asylum seekers. I'm not saying that's got anything to do with it. I'm just saying, because we're going to be talking about that later, you see. That's
So
crazy, isn't
the
it?
suspect, named only as Philip F.,
Philip F., isn't it? Yeah.
is said to have had an ill feelings towards the religious community of which he has previously been a member.
Oh, right, okay.
Video has emerged appearing to show him firing through a window of the hall. At a briefing on Friday, the police said 4 men and 2 women were shot, dead. All the dead were German nationals. 8 people were injured, 4 seriously, a Ugandan and a Ukrainian both among the injured. A woman who was 7 months pregnant was shot, killing her unborn baby. The mother survived.
It's bad, that,
That's
isn't it?
terrible. I hate it when
It's just
children
like
get killed.
but the whole, I mean, it's all over the world. So those are
It's
great
like
statistics.
it's like for some reason we just can't notice. It's like knife crime here and all that. It's going up. There's clearly something going on.
Yeah, more people are becoming mentally unstable.
Yeah.
This is literally, do you know what I
Certain
mean?
things that can be harmful to other people are too easy to get.
Some things are getting easier to get, and more people are becoming mentally unstable. That's just
factual, isn't it?
that's just factual. Yeah.
But I think society's got to blame that. The way we have quickly gone from, because I can remember how different it is today and how it was when I was.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been able to do this.
The respect is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The respect have gone for other people, definitely, with the younger generation now. But more so than that, right? What we have nowadays is we don't have what we had when in the 80s, where we'd go and play out and do stuff and go to the beach or go to the park and stuff. Kids just don't do that.
No.
Kids don't do that.
Yeah.
They just don't do it, and it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's so bad. You know, what on earth can we do? I don't know what I keep getting a message here. What's going on? No idea what that means. Right, okay. But yeah. So, and that's the difference that we are in at the moment. Just quickly, I'll quickly get through this because it is a bit of news. Prince Edward is going to be the new Duke of Edinburgh because it was his father's dying wishes that Charles, King Charles, should make Prince Edward the Duke of Edinburgh.
Interesting.
She's just nice, isn't it? Another one as well. What do we all think about? What do we all think about this then? Right, Boris Johnson.
Cool.
When the Prime Minister leaves his office, be it on good terms or bad terms, right? He's always. I wish they'd stop sending stuff now. There's always right an honours list. The last Prime Minister makes his honours list. You know, for people who become OBEs, knights, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lords and all that stuff, right? And he's made one of his things that he wants to do. And normally, these are not questioned. These are just said, yeah, no problem. So the Prime Minister that's in now takes from the Prime Minister that was in before. And what they do, they go, okay, no problem. We'll do that. That's your wishes, right? But one of them is Stanley Johnson. So he wants to give Stanley Johnson, right, a title.
Who's that?
That's his dad.
Okay. Who? Boris Johnson. Then.
Boris Johnson wants to give his dad a title.
Okay. What did he do?
Well, he hasn't really done that much, really. But he wants it. But he's been a politician. He was a very, very productive member of the European Union.
Okay.
Sorry, a member of the European Parliament. He was very big in that. You see, I did a lot with that, and he's been on TV and done. He did a lot for autistic children as well. He does a lot of charity like that. He does a lot of charity, right? But it's his father. Which is the big thing. And the last Prime Minister left. He didn't really go on good terms. He was voted out from his own party, kicked him out. So it's like he has done a lot. Do you know what I mean? He has done a lot, but
he got handed the Prime Minister stick and then ended up with one of the worst times in British history.
He did. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about should he be able to then put his father up, because it's a bit biased, that, isn't it? It's a bit biased. Give me daddy, but it's not right. But before, what you got to understand, it's not a CB or an OBE or an MBE. It's a lord. Wants to make him a lord.
Hello, Yoda.
Hello, Yoda. How are you doing? How are you, Yoda? He wants to make him a lord. That's the problem.
Okay.
So that's like one of the highest peers. That's high. What do you think about that? Do you think he should be able to do that, or do you think
he should just do that finger seal over ads all over YouTube and Facebook at the moment? You can buy a plot of land in Scotland like a metre wide, and you can technically on your license and
no, you can't.
on your all that right, you load of lady. You can, honestly.
You can use loading your title in.
It's not. That's not it. That was debunked. I watched the video on it. That's not how it works.
It's not really work, but you
can't just give out the the title of
PRS.
To just
2009 is following. Thank you for the follow, man.
Driver's license.
No,
yo, hey, Preston.
Don't
Is it
listen
Preston?
to anybody who says that. It's stupid.
Preston. Thank you for the follow, man.
Yeah,
thank you very much indeed. The show's for everyone. Call in by all means. 01253670202. If you don't want to call in, you can text and send us what you think. We're just getting through the news before we get into the main part of the show. 400. Now this is going to change minds, right? Before I go on that one though, okay. Oh, that's why it's running a bit slow, because the virus was doing the thing. Right, I've got you now. No, I know what the issue was, Mark. Right. Kyle Walker. Anyone know who Kyle Walker is? Kyle Walker.
Man City left back.
Yeah, that's right. He's been charged with indecent exposure. He's been He's been solitary, basically charged to go to court about.
You get charged with that every week, Callum. What's it?
In it.
Yeah.
Mate, all he needs to do is apologise.
That's what he's done anyway. Prince Harry hacking trials coming on, but this is the stupid thing, right? There's 146 issues where he's been hacked, right? This is Prince Harry. Only 36 of them are going to stand up in court.
It was Callum
and
you're probably right, Kyle.
And this is between the years of 1996 and 2010. So this is another. I feel this is another grab from Harry and Meghan to we've got to keep current. We've got to do stuff.
I don't know what you're on about now.
Do you know what I mean? It was phone hacked.
I think he's done it to keep current.
So he's going to court about it. Prince Harry.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. But it looks like another attempt to scrape at the bloody and just get people. Oh, look at me, I'm still doing stuff. And that's because they're from 96 to 2010. That was like 13 years ago. You know, who gives a shit? It's a bit pathetic. It's a bit pathetic. Here's another quote for you, an estimate. Last year, more than anywhere else, it's gone up 40%. 20,000 dog attacks have happened in the UK. It's gone up 40%. It's gone up. It's mad, isn't it? It's a lot. I think I was talking to Callum about this the other day about it.
Yeah.
I feel because he's famous, it makes it 100 times worse. But if it was just Callum, no one would make it a big deal.
The thing is,
right, I think the police are used to telling Callum off now.
I know that. It sounds funny, but the thing
police
is,
now, whenever I go out streaking, as I call it, I call it normal. They just come round and spank me. They don't even arrest. They just come round, bend me over, and give me a spank.
I know that. Is that why you do it though?
Yeah.
I know that Callum's joking about there, but he's answered his own question. It's because he is famous. He's a public figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
So yeah, and plus
Absolutely.
he's contracted by Man City. He'll get knackered for it.
He'll get in trouble for that. They will not be liking that. There is some more news, but we can come to that later anyway. Let's spin this wheel.
Who gives a shit about the
Let's
news?
spin the wheel, boys.
I like to know.
Let's
This is when
spin
I
the
get my
goddamn
government day
news.
accounts.
I know it is. I know it is, mate. But yeah, 20,000 attacks, which is 40% more than last year.
Mad.
That's mad, isn't it? Well, 2020. This is the
But like I said this to you
2021.
days before we spin the wheel,
22.
I think a massive part of these up in dog attacks is a lot of people throughout lockdown.
That's
got
a good
dogs.
point.
And I think
It's a
a
good
lot
point.
of people did, because I never see. I've seen maybe 2 dog walkers who actually live on my street during lockdown. So there was because I've got my cameras. There was loads. All the time, my camera was going off for people.
Yeah.
Walking their dogs.
I just think
Like they got it
I
to
think-
go out, and then I think from that, they've not trained them because they just wanted them to be able to go out during lockdown.
I think a lot of the problem is the owners, right? But I do have this because I know lots of people who bred dogs and looked after dogs and dog walkers, vets, and I kind of know quite a lot of people in that. I don't know how I know I just know, right? And they've said, I've spoke to them, and 9 times at the time they say a lot of these breeds, right? You can't unbreed. It's the natural instincts to do things like that's why you get certain breed of dogs.
Natural instinct.
Yeah, it's not the natural instincts to like bite a child's face because it's the same size as a dog. But I know,
That's a bit extreme.
but no, it's
It's-
true.
it's one
It's
of them.
in the dog's nature. The dogs have been right. Imagine right when we right. When you interbreed cousins and all that stuff, and you interbreed them, they always have something wrong. They do in human
Oh,
beings.
yeah, but that's
right?
different. That's because
So when you do
that's
that
a
with
complete
so
difference because
yeah,
with
right.
humans,
No, what I
we
mean
have,
is,
we
Cal.
have brains, we have thoughts, we have
No,
more
no.
chemicals.
Yeah, but
to attack children.
no, I'm not saying it's there. It's they've been bred over years. They've been interbred to do certain jobs. Dogs have been doing. That's what they were bred for. That's why you have different dogs, and they've been bred with the best parts of things to do certain things, and that's a true fact.
But you said,
So
you said it was their natural instinct, but now you're saying that they're bred.
no, they've been bred to have
what it
that
means
instinct.
is when
That's
you've got
what I
these
mean.
dogs into breeding to make another dog, you're going to get the good and the bad traits.
Exactly, and they're bred like let's if you look up certain breeds of dogs, right? But I have 3 dogs and they're all natural hunters, and they live with cats and rats. And they've never hurt anyone.
Yeah.
But they're not like a big rock. They're not. I don't know what. I don't want to say any
See,
breeds,
No,
just-
right?
you just
But
kinda said
certain
pit bulls,
breeds.
all
I know
that,
you might
they're
not
some of
mean it
the
like this,
nicest
but a
dogs
lot
you'll
of
meet.
people think pit bulls,
Staffies,
staffies,
all that.
Rottweilers, they're aggressive.
Yeah.
A lot of people get this instant thing if they are aggressive,
But
threatening dogs.
But they are right. Your dog that you've got, right? Your dog was
Yeah.
bred as a fetching dog. That's what your dog's
Yeah.
bred for, isn't it? To go and fetch things.
Yeah.
So is your dog good at doing stuff like that?
Well, yeah.
Because
when I
it's
teach him, yeah.
naturally, but it's
But-
yeah, but it's
but I have
natural
to
good,
teach it into
right?
him,
But
right?
if
No,
you
he
try,
learned
right?
it
Hold
quite
on, Callum,
fast, but I
Callum,
did
no,
have to
hold on,
teach him.
Callum, right? But you couldn't train a Jack Russell to do that.
Yeah, Jack Russell's
They
not
just
hunting
wouldn't
dogs
do it.
too.
Not like your dog could, because it's in its
Well,
instincts to do that.
that's not very.
You know?
That's not a very fair comparison.
well,
You're
all right,
taking
I don't
Callum's
know.
dog and a Jack Russell.
What-
They're 2
Well,
different
whatever dog.
sizes and strengths.
Well, a
A
lot of
boxer dog.
people.
Do you know what I mean? If you're
Yeah,
gonna,
it
if you're
doesn't
gonna
matter
make
what kind of
if you're gonna
dog.
make a comparison, you need them to both be equal in
But,
terms
right.
of like
Any
strength and
dog
speed and stuff.
This is the thing. As much as we can say breeds and traits, I think any dog from a little Chihuahua to a great big Rottweiler can be trained to be aggressive. Well, not trained, but have that instinct to be aggressive. I do not believe, unless you mistreat that dog, don't train it correctly, it will actively be aggressive. I don't think. As long as you are caring towards that dog. I've done animal care.
I
when I was
agree.
younger.
I agree.
I did it at college and I worked at kennels for half a year. I only ever this was in South Shore actually, where you used to live, and there was plenty of, staffies and pit bulls. Nice dogs ever, never, hardly even barked. They were some of the quietest ones, right? only dog ever got attacked by, and yeah, from just sights, no one will actively think a poodle's an aggressive dog. And this poodle,
squad.
I opened its cage and it comes sprinting. If I didn't have the sweeping brush,
What
to go
kind
like
of
that,
poodle was it?
It was a poodle.
Was like a proper poodle?
I don't know, a little fluffy poodle. I don't know what the hell a proper poodle is.
Because you have small,
poodle?
right? You've got toy poodles, which is what most people know.
No,
and then you've got proper poodles.
It wasn't one. I know what you mean.
Then you've got proper poodles that are hunting dogs. They are hunting dogs.
Yeah, they're the same as spaniels. They're fetching dogs. They were bred to, get geese and stuff out of water after you shoot them.
Yeah, that's right. But it's like what I'm saying is right is 90% of the time, it is breeders that don't look after the dog and don't teach the dog properly.
What do you mean?
It's their fault why dogs
attack?
misbehave. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is, right?
Well, it's also the
But it's also it's got to do with the type of breed of dog as well. It's definitely it is because it's like saying if you take a puppy, right, if you take a baby lion. Let's go to the extreme.
Oh yeah,
and you bring that in your house. One day,
lion is completely and utterly wild.
Yeah, because but if it's right, but what you're saying is the argument that you're saying is if you take a dog that's born and you bring it in and you nurture it and it's good as gold because you nurture it correctly. So why can't you do that with a tiger?
Because with a lion,
why though?
Right. Fruit dogs going from wolves to what they are now, they have been bred for years and years and years. They never have that. The instincts aren't as pure as a wolf. Like I wouldn't have a wolf.
But they've still got but what you're saying is that that kind of breed of certain breeds of dog have still got that instinct to actually what they were bred to do.
Dog from a Chihuahua to a Rottweiler again has the instinct. If it saw a small prey animal, it would go for it.
It does, yeah. It does.
It does that is part of their instinct, but the difference
will be back later.
Let's take a tiger out of this because a tiger is a cat. A wolf is basically a wild animal. You won't have that. So a wolf and a dog, which are pretty much the same thing biologically, and all that. A husky, a German Shepherd, and a wolf. They look if they all had short hair, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference really.
Callum, but the argument is this. This is the argument, right? They're saying it's like you have two sides, right? You have one that says it's always right. They say it's always the person that brings the dog up. That's why the dog attacks, right? Right. But I'm saying if that's the case, then right. If that's the case,
different from wolf. I know what you're saying. You get one and one, and it might not be as aggressive, but wolves have their complete and utter instincts intact through just breeding with different wolves. Their instincts are intact. The way dogs are made, the way pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, whatever, are all made is they are bred between two dogs that are kind of deformed to make that dog. That's how it works.
Exactly.
That is how it works.
When you
with a wolf, though,
right?
But
so
both
if
their parents are wolves,
of course,
their instincts are pure. But from wolves, because this is a massive thing with it, their mums and dads in the wolf pack will teach their kids what to do. Dogs in homes will not teach their dogs to go and hunt. They'll teach them to eat out of a bowl. They'll teach them to piss in the garden.
Okay,
that's how it works. Wolves are more aggressive because they're wild animals. Dogs have been trained, same as horses, same as sheep, same as cows. They've been bred for different things, but they were all wild at one point.
Sorry, Callum, just bear with us. We're just having some technical difficulties on the TV, that's all.
Oh, yeah?
It should come straight back on, I think. It should do.
Bear with us, folks. I'm not too sure what's going on at the moment. I don't know if you can hear me or see me. You should be able to.
I think so.
Yeah, he's coming through. I'm watching the stream. It must just be a problem with the TV. I can see Cooper still behind you.
It went off on the laptop as well.
No, he's still coming through on mine. I can see. I can hear you.
Last live 1 minute ago. That's weird.
No, mate, you're still on. Yeah, he's still on mine. It says live now. Yeah, I've just heard myself say we're still on.
That's weird, isn't it? That is really strange.
I'll try refreshing it.
This right, because for some reason it's playing up. I don't know what.
Just switch TV off for now.
Yeah, mate. I've just refreshed it. You're still on.
No, even on the laptop, it's saying that he's not live.
Oh my mate, he's saying he's on.
Guys, are we live now? Am I live right now? Yeah, it's gone off there. It's gone right down. But it's on there. It's on. It's perfectly on. We have gone down for some reason. I don't understand why either. That's very strange.
Yeah, look, it's saying you're not live there.
On my no, I can still see you.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't know if that's on my I don't know.
We're not live for some reason.
3 minutes ago, check out the stream.
Are we on or what? Are we on? Callum, is it still going through yours? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
saying we're
seeing
live
you.
now.
Can hear
Right,
us.
okay. Right, I think it's on now. I think so. Let me see if I can get it sorted. Sorry about this, guys. Just a bit of an issue. No, the last live 3 minutes ago.
I'll check on my phone as well.
What's going on here? I don't know what's happening. Just bear
Oh wait, my mate.
if anyone's in
My
chat,
mate
I don't
texted
think
me.
anyone's in chat.
Kyle's
so
texted me saying
I
you've
think we've
gone
lost
off.
all chat. I think everything's
Yeah,
gone.
Kyle's just said we've gone off.
Say again, Cal.
Kyle's just messaged you saying you went off.
Gone off, is it? Just bear with me. Because it's on. It's on there. It's everything. See, it's on there. You see? Why is it? You know what I mean? That's weird, isn't it? I'm on 59 minutes. So it's on there. It's on there.
It's not on there. It's not on there. It just went off on there as well.
But it's back on now. I'm live
Yeah,
now.
it went back on there.
Sorry about this, guys. If anyone's in the chat, just let us know if we're on or not.
No, I think Callum just said.
We're all off, are we?
Kyle just said.
But yeah, my mate said we're not on. He said you've gone off. But on mine, you
Just end the
I'll
stream.
refresh it.
I'm going to end this stream quickly, and then I'm going to redo it